name is Julie Iveson and I'm a physiotherapist at the Iveson Clinic in Long Melford. I thought that it would be nice to have a little chat with you about working from home. We are having a number of patients contacting us with neck and back problems, and I think many of us may be sitting in poor postures, so I just would like to talk a little bit about that to start with. The first thing I wanted to show you was the spine itself. So we're designed to have 3 curves in our spine, and obviously if we are sitting at home a lot of the time in a slumped posture, there is enormous stress and strain on the muscles and ligaments on the back of the spine. So hopefully some of these suggestions might avoid those stresses. Obviously, if possible, try not to sit for too long, 30 to 40 minutes ideally, and then move. If, for example, we're sitting at a table or a desk, if we come to my table, the first thing is to be sitting at the back of the chair. I'm using a seating wedge to improve my posture. So this just slightly lifts my hips up to have my pelvis in a better position. So sitting with your bottom at the back of the chair and not having the keyboard too far away, not having the mouse too far away, having your arm close to you, having the screen directly in front of you, hopefully about an arm's width away from you and at eye level height. If you have the monitor to one side, then obviously you'll be putting a lot of stresses and strains on your neck, so try to have that more central. That's probably the most important things to think about here. If, however, you don't have a desk or a table to sit at and you are sitting on the sofa or a chair with maybe a laptop, the tendency would probably be to be in a slightly slumped position. So I guess this would be quite a common position that a lot of people would be adopting. And so ideally, to help this situation, I would say in the first instance, if you could be sitting on a cushion with your bottom near the back of the chair, this lifts your hips up slightly above your knees. If you could then have a cushion in the hollow of your back just to support your spine and try to prevent the slump. And finally, maybe a cushion just under the laptop, so then you can be working at a much better height. Same thing, 30 to 40 minutes and move. Another option might be to use something like this. This is a wobble cushion or a dine-air cushion, and while you're working and sitting on the cushion, it allows you to be moving your pelvis actively at the same time. So you can move your pelvis backwards and forwards very easily, exercising the lower back nicely. You can move the pelvis from side to side and also around in circles. So you can be getting a little bit of exercise even whilst you're working, so that the stiffness isn't creeping in so much. But the most important thing is don't sit for long periods of time, regular rest breaks, 30 to 40 minutes, and move. When you get up, maybe a little stretch in the opposite direction, maybe some stretches from side to side, or round in circles, or the shoulders. If you imagine, for example, if I were to stretch my wrist down in one position and hold that for 3 or 4 minutes, that would be okay-ish. But if I kept my wrist in that position for 30 to 40 minutes, I'd be pretty sore across the muscles and ligaments here. So just remember, don't sit for long periods of time. Regular rest breaks, a bit of exercise every day, even if it's just a walk, that would be perfect. Hope that helps, and look forward to seeing you on the other side.